Hello, my name is Tara Jensen. I'm so excited to be with you today and to teach you more about affirmations. Now, positive affirmations are simply positive phrases which you repeat to yourself, which kind of describe how it is you want to be and how you want your life to be. Now, the theory is that when you first start saying your positive affirmations, they really may not be true. You might be saying, I'm skinny and beautiful, and you're like, that's not true, I'm really fat, or whatever it is. But with repetition, they really sink into your subconscious mind, and you start to believe them, and then eventually they become your reality. Now, over time, the coolest thing is that they really override any limiting or negative beliefs that you have about yourself and replace them with these positive thoughts and beliefs which instill confidence, belief, and positivity. And I love this quote, our minds are so powerful. If constructive thoughts are planted, positive outcomes will be the result. Plant the seeds of failure, and failure will follow. So this video is really all about plugging in those positive affirmations, creating positive self-talk. Now, positive affirmations really give you back control over your mind by the information that you're putting in there. And so in this video, I want to talk specifically about affirmations to help with anxiety or panic, and they can actually also help with depression as well. Now, please remember, I'm not a doctor, and I really don't advise that you stop doing anything that your doctor's prescribed or that you're currently doing. Positive affirmations and the other things that I'm teaching you in this series are ways that can just bless what you're already doing, help you to overcome, okay? So it's just a powerful tool that you'll see that blesses your life. Now, there's 4 steps that I want to teach you about today that are really going to help you in affirming the life that you want, which I believe is free of anxiety and panic and these types of things, okay? So the 4 things, you might want to write these down: find, flip, say, and see. Okay, so let's go to step 1, find. You're finding out what's going on in your mind. What's this negative self-talk that's been going on? And I found that the easiest way to do this is to just grab out a sheet of paper and a pen and just have some quiet time and really do what I call a brain dump. So you're listening to the chatter and what's going on in your mind, and you're getting it out. You're writing it all down on a piece of paper. Okay, so especially the negative stuff. So think about what things you worry about. Are you worrying about your aunt's divorce, or this child at school, or are you worrying about not being good enough? I know with people that deal with anxiety, it's a lot of worry about the past and the future, and also not being good enough in the present. So writing down all these thoughts that are going on in your mind that are keeping you in this spot of anxiousness. So worry, fear, doubt, frustration, okay? So a big thing is realizing too, as you look at this list, is what do I really have control over? And then that also helps you put into perspective what you can let go, what you're willing to let go of. And I want you to be incredibly honest with this list that you're going to be making. Some questions that you might ask to help pull some of this information out is, what do I say to myself when I look in the mirror first thing in the morning? Are they kind and loving thoughts, or is it the negative chatter again that becomes our reality because we're saying it over and over again to ourselves? So another thing is, what runs through my head when I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep at night? What's that stuff that's repeating and repeating that's causing me to be anxious and not be able to sleep? Another question you could ask yourself that kind of pulls this up is, how am I feeling emotionally most days? And write down some of those trigger words. And again, the things that you worry about. Okay, so I really want you to pause the video right now and take time to do this exercise, because then the rest of this is really going to make sense and you're going to feel less anxious. Okay, so go ahead, pause the video and take some time to write that stuff down to your brain dump. Okay? All right, well, welcome back if you pause the video. I want to read you a quote that I love. It says, "Don't choose to live life as a victim. You are the creator of the good days and the bad. You are the creator of your life." And I really believe that if we put in some of this work to start changing the thought that's going on in our mind, what we think about expands. And so if we're thinking these positive, good thoughts, that's going to expand, and we'll start to see that show up more in our life, okay? So I want you to write that down on your paper. What we focus on expands. And just say, and then also write, I am the creator of my life, because you are. Okay? I believe in you. Another awesome quote, it's not the situation that's causing your stress, it's your thoughts. And you can change that right here and now. You can choose to be peaceful right here and now. Peace is a choice, and it has nothing to do with what other people think or do. That's by Gerald Jampolsky. His name's a little hard to say. Okay, so we've done the find. We're finding what's going on in our mind. The second thing is to flip. We're flipping those negative statements into positive ones, and we're creating these positive affirmations for our life, okay? So let's look at the statements that you wrote down on your paper and the questions that I asked and kind of just what came up. Now, what you're going to want to do is go through this list and start circling all the negative words, okay? So we'll do a little exercise while I'll go through that with you. Now, just a few little tips. When we're writing out these new positive affirmations, we want them to be in the present tense. So we don't want to say I want to or I will. We're using I am statements, okay? So that's super important, I am, because we want our brain to start saying, yeah, you are this, and have it come up in your daily life. Okay, so let's see, I had a little... Okay, so here's an example that I had written down here. So I'm so unorganized and my house is a cluttered mess. This is an example of maybe something that somebody might have written down. So the negative words would be unorganized and cluttered mess, okay? Now I'm going to go back there and I'm going to change that statement. So the opposite of unorganized would be organized. The opposite of cluttered mess might be well organized or easy to find. Okay, so I would change that statement to say I am organized and I find things easily in my home. So now I'm reaffirming what I do want in my life instead of what I don't want. Okay, so I found that affirmations are such a big help for people that deal with anxiety on a regular basis. So repeating these positive affirmations really creates this calming and soothing effect. And because you're clearing out that fear of the unknown and you're replacing it with calm, peace, security, confidence. So that's just a powerful way to change your story of, you know, what you deal with. So I'm going to give you some affirmations that are some of my favorites. Feel free to write down the ones that really stand out to you, but I don't want you to feel like you have to write them all down, because I'm going to email them to you in your next email with this video. So there'll be an attachment at the bottom where you will have all access to all of these, okay? But what I'm going to do is read them, and I'm also going to integrate them for everybody that's watching through energy work. I'm just going to integrate those for you. So the powerful thing is when we say these statements and do this work, we're pushing out the old, the negative, the low vibrating emotions, and we're putting in this positive new yummy seeds. And so as you continue to say them, it's like watering those seeds so that they can grow into what it is that you want in your life. And I'm sorry for the noise. I live by an Air Force base, and every once in a while those planes like to fly over, but my husband always says that's the sound of freedom. So you get it right here on this video, the sound of freedom. Okay, so the first one is, I am cool, calm, and collected. And just close your eyes and let these sink in for you. Every breath I inhale calms me, and every breath I exhale takes away tension. Every cell in my body is relaxed. I love myself deeply and unconditionally. I accept myself completely and deeply. I am confident about solving life's problems successfully. I am social and I like meeting people. All is well in my world and I am safe. With every breath, I release the anxiety within me and I become more and more calm. The future is good. I look towards it with hope and happiness. Life is wonderful. I trust God or my universe to live a well-fulfilled life. I overcome my fear of anything and everything and live life courageously. I deal easily with change. I am free of anxiety. I love myself unconditionally. I am strong. I allow only healthy and loving relationships into my life. life wants the best for me. I am okay with where I am right now. I am connected and comfortable in all environments and with all people. I find and enjoy the simple pleasures life is offering right now. How I feel matters. It's easy to concentrate on aspects of life that make me feel good. My challenges bring me better opportunities. My mood creates a physiological response in my body that I am peaceful and positive. I am in control of my thoughts and my life. I love myself and who I am. So I love those affirmations. Those are some great ones that you can use on a daily basis. Okay, so we did the find, we did the flip, and step 3 is to say. So we want to post this list that we've written out on our mirror and say every day. And some bonus things that you can do that can actually help these sink in even deeper is to add emotion to the process of how you would feel if that statement were actually true, and power poses, just like, yes, this is true, this is my life. Okay, so those are some additional things that you can use. So once you've changed all your statements, you want to get out a clean sheet of paper and you want to just write down beautifully in nice handwriting all of these wonderful statements. You can type them however you want to do it, and just post them where you're going to see them every day, so on a mirror or wherever, and then say them several times a day and really let them sink in. And you'll know when it's time to change, when it's time to, these are your new reality and you're ready to clear out more junk and do more. So I would just continue. It's a continual process, no matter where you are in your life, to continue to clear out the old junk and put wonderful new stuff in. Okay, so put them up somewhere. Decide when you're going to say them, in the morning, at night, maybe both. I would encourage you to do a morning and night. That's what I would really suggest to see the most powerful results. So again, find, flip, say, and the last one is see. So I want you to see and look for the clues that are affirming this new story, these new changes. Watch for ways that go through that list and say, oh yeah, I did feel better today in this area, or I did feel better, because that just confirms to your mind, yes, this process is working and these changes are happening, and it helps you to see the results. Okay, so it's so important to see those results and show gratitude to God that that things are changing in your life and things are becoming more of what you want. Okay, so it really is remembering what you focus on expands. So if we're focusing on these positive affirmations and what it is that we want in our life instead of what we don't want, you're going to see some big changes. So it's easy. Find, flip, say, and see. And I know you can do it. I believe in you. So I really hope you have an amazing day. Please let me know how the affirmations are going for you. And if you need help changing any of yours from the negative to positive, I'm happy to help. Please reach out to me if you feel like you need help. So you can email me at tara@joyinthemountains.com. And thank you for watching this video. Again, have an amazing day.